What's cracking, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Honda Recap. Gears and Gasoline dropped in episode 2. Eibach was awesome by the looks of everybody else's footage, and Shades Wade is adding some more red Recaro fabric to the inside of his already awesome DC5. Let's get in this. What's cracking, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Honda Recap, where we sit down here every Monday night at 8 o'clock and go over all the things cool that have been going on here on YouTube in the Hondaverse. So absolutely hit subscribe, hit that thumbs up and that bell so you're notified every Monday night at 8 o'clock when we sit here, hang out, talk Hondas, talk YouTube, and just hang out in the Honda community here. And if you guys got some time, absolutely head over to Hondavlogs.com/shop. Pick yourself up a shirt, a hoodie, a sticker, or anything you guys want to support the channel. Thank you to everybody who has already. Anyways, guys, to kick this off, I want to do this with Shades Wade. If you guys have been following along with his DC5 build, it is awesome. The whole car essentially came apart, repainted, and got all the way to Honda Day and did awesome on the drive there, but that hasn't stopped him yet. I know that he wants to basically take out every piece of interior inside of the car and get it wrapped in the Recaro red fabric. He put into the door panels to match the seats and just make everything look finally how he wants it to come together. This has been an amazing journey only in the past year to 8 months, I think, maybe even less. But if you haven't been watching this for DC5 content, absolutely check out Shades Wade. Following that, we got Zosh, episode 2 on his journey to Eibach. We haven't actually seen Eibach from his point of view, but we have seen the drive it's taken him. I think he flew all the way to Texas and drove from Texas to California, and that's where we are now with episode 2. It's been awesome behind the scenes driving in the hybrid racing FK8 Civic Type R, so I can't wait for the next video to drop. Should be any day now. Next up, we've got Bodhi Vision. If you guys been following along with this channel, you know that he's all about auto body and paint, but there's always been random questions that I've had, like, hey man, how'd you get this shop? Where are you actually at? And how'd you get yourself wholly situated in this position that you're in right now? So he actually made a video just for it. It's not because I asked, and I don't know if anybody else asked, honestly, but he wanted to kind of show you what it took, what it used to be, how he turned it into a garage, how he turned it into a paint booth. And it's really awesome to see the journey of somebody who just loves what they're doing and needs to create a space for themselves to constantly create. So if you've ever wondered that, we did Taylor Ray's Miata and all the other cars that he's been working on his channel. Definitely check this one out. Next up, we got Boy Aki on the channel. Keep gunning. This build is going to be awesome. In the last video, they actually put a car up on the lift, took the motor out, and he's showing you the tools you need to get the process going. He's going to try to hit a 9-second car. They're starting with gutting the car completely and maximizing what they can do with the power and weight ratio with Honda math. So this is going to be an amazing build series. Definitely check out the Keep Gunnin channel. The videos have been coming out very frequently. Following that, we got Gears and Gasoline, episode 2 of the 7,000-mile journey with a turbo Miata and an EK9 clone. I really love the production value on this channel, and I'm extra loving the fact that they actually picked a Civic to run this entire trip. So I'm really hopeful that it makes it with not too many hiccups, because I'm a Honda fanboy. So hopefully they make it to 7,000 miles and nothing crazy happens to this EK, because it is quite clean. Speaking of very clean Hondas, we've got Kev, right-hand drive Kev to be exact, for Bangor Production, finally getting some pulls on the dyno. One of the last things he needed to do was do an alignment. He went and got tuned without an alignment. He kind of walked it around a little bit, but nothing too crazy there. But finally he got the alignment, and he's actually doing some pulls, because that's one thing Kev knows how to do extremely well. So definitely head over to Bangor Production YouTube channel and watch how well this car performs. Following that, we got Swishlife Garage. This is one of the guys that has been doing a lot of Honda Del Sol content. It's really great to see somebody taking the time to put the car back together and showing you the tips and tricks to make certain things like targa handles, targa tops, and the door handles that get a little loose, how to fix and remedy these things on our old cars. It's really cool that you and Old Souls are basically getting together in some ways and doing a lot of Del Sol content here to kind of show us how to keep these things on the road. Props to you, man. Speaking of keeping things on the road, we've got Hondapro Jason, who literally lives on the road, showing us all things Honda all over the world. And in one of his latest videos, he shows you an amazing garage kept Honda collection. ITR, NSX, S2000, just to name a few. I think there's a CRX in there too, and possibly a couple more. Definitely head over to Hondapro Jason's channel, where he's got a plethora of other hidden Honda collections around the world. DIY Mike right here up next. Pink Widow, you guys have been following this guy for quite some time, but the Pink Widow is still out there getting called out, just hitting the track. I'm so happy that the Del Sol has literally just been ripping it over and over and over, and you know what? This thing isn't gonna end. They've got a bunch of more plans. They got a few more other rides. If you guys aren't watching DIY Mike, absolutely hit up this channel. Last but not least, we got Biohazard667 Productions. I've been following this channel for a very long time. He is swapping a K20 into a Peugeot, and in the latest video, the cage and the interior and everything is finally painted. He's working on a little body work. Obviously, this is very uncommon for anyone to put this kind of motor into a Peugeot, but it looks awesome. The hatchback is literally gonna rip so hard when it's finally running. I'm really happy. The production value in this channel is actually very outstanding. I love all the effort that you put into the videos and into the chassis, and together, I can't wait for this car to get started. All right, following that, we're gonna jump into the next segment, which is enthusiast made things, and I'm kicking this off with Skyler Labs. This guy has been making really awesome billet parts for the Del Sol, some 240s, and some other cars as well. Definitely check out his website and other things. Definitely check out his Instagram if you guys really wanna see what in-depth things he's been making, but he has made target handles for the Del Sol and the climate switch for the Del Sol. He's got a couple other things up his sleeve that he is working on. I'm just really happy that somebody is out there making billet products for all of these older cars, not just because of the Del Sol, but other products that he actually is a big enthusiast in. So it's really cool that you have a lathe, you have a CNC machine, and you're basically taking your off time to just make some cool stuff for all of our old cars. Following that, we got Conor Betty. This guy is another guy who's just a big enthusiast making carbon fiber parts as he can. And I basically found him obviously because of the Del Sol, but he has other things that he is making. Roofs, I think he's dabbling in some hoods and just basically other things like bezels and things like that. It's really cool. Not too many people are into actually making carbon Kevlar products. So if you're an enthusiast out there and you're really loving this stuff, I'll have his Instagram along with everybody else's video I've talked about today down in the description below. Next up, we've got events, and as you guys know, IBOC in Fontana was this past weekend, and if you haven't been paying attention, there is a plethora of videos out here on YouTube. I won't name too many because you already know it's in your feed if you're even looking at Honda. So IBOC 2019 is something cool. I hear it's possible there could be another IBOC on the East Coast. Let me know in the comments if you guys know if there's any legitimacy to that. I'd really love to know. Following that, we have WeekFest Japan. That actually just went down as well. A lot of footage is starting to come out on that, I am sure. That, the WeekFest in general, WeekFest San Jose is gonna hit the Bay Area fairly soon. The whole chain is starting to come back. So shout out to all the people that make that actually run. It's amazing to know that you guys go from Japan to Chicago, Southern California, just all over the United States and world, to name a few. So I'm really happy that WeekFest is actually such a global event. All right, guys, that's it for this episode of the Honda Recap. Thank you all for joining me right now, another week. Make sure to smash that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up and that bell so you're notified every Monday night at 8 o'clock when this thing airs. Thank you all for tuning in this long. Head over to Hondavlogs.com/shop. Pick yourself up a shirt, a hoodie, or sticker. Anything you guys need to support the channel. I really appreciate everybody that has, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.